different people because I like to connect with people. I would say within a month, I think I might have talked to about probably 30, 40 different people within that amount of time.
And you gotta be careful who you talk to because some of these people be, energy drainers. They be dragons, they be snakes, they be there to suck your energy out. But we know the protection piece, we know. Yeah,
Yeah, that's a
So
fact for
hey,
sure.
all is well.
But I've come across a good bit of people who showed me just a reflection of who I am. And I look at people like this. They're either a good example of what to be or a good example of what not to be. So when I'm seeing somebody, say for instance, they're around like 2, 3 years older than me, and I see the position that they're in, if I don't continue to focus on my growth and my elevation, I could easily end up in that position or even worse because I have that example at this age and I'm not paying attention to that. So I look at these examples, okay, what did this person not do and what do I need to do to keep myself from being in that position? So I'm always looking at aspects of which I can grow on myself. I'm always making sure through anything and everything, I always check myself on. I'm always looking for every single way for me to take accountability for my part and be sure to make sure I put that in the forefront because as long as I'm taking accountability for my part, my ways of being without putting it off on anybody else, which yes, I have done before, then I can continue to actually I can continue to grow and actually receive what the gift is throughout a situation that I'm supposed to receive so I can continue to move forward in a growth oriented manner. So that's what self-awareness has done for me and is what it's continuing to do for me. I have a shoot, I got years to go, but one thing I'm grateful for, even if I didn't, I'm just grateful that today and now in this moment right now, that's my main focus. Just being the best example I can be and being self-aware just with the words I speak, the thoughts I think. It's like Dak said in his song Child of God, people watching what I do, so I'm careful of words I speak. So, that's a
Yeah.
whole another thing within
Yeah, you
itself.
had to send that over. Yeah, I dig it. Yeah, well, it is what it is. Like it is, self-awareness. Intuition is the key to being self-aware. And the faster you become, you know, um, in touch and, intact with your intuition, with that, the faster you'll get control and have a joyous, control over your experience. And then when things don't go the way that you anticipate them, it won't hit you as hard because you'll have a better perspective of the balance of your self-awareness and just clear you up. You should be comfortable with the fact that as above so below. If you fall down, you know what, you can't do nothing but get up. You know what I mean? So that's the same thing. And I use that analogy a lot because of being at the bottom quite a bit and having to constantly get up, you know what I'm saying, and looking at things as they are in real time, you know what I'm saying, because this is real time. This is like the reason we're here is not necessarily as much as to be able to attract people who could use our assistance so that we could, spiritually and financially grow together and build, legacies and teams and try and build the tribe together. But more so, make sure that information is shared so that people can have a spiritual perspective and connection to, to a mastermind that is, that is in the positive and more balanced vibration of growth and healing, because me having to do what I'm doing, I have to be self-aware. I have to have my integrity in order. I'm dealing with the elders. I'm dealing with the children. I'm dealing with the fact of, you know, in actuality, you don't get a break you don't get a chance to fix things you mess up, like for real. These are opportunities. Like I can't get another chance to take care of my parents. Once they're gone, they're gone. Once they transition, that part is gone. Like, you know what I'm saying? So my integrity, you know what I'm saying, all of the things that we do. So like I said, I'm willing that this brings credibility content to the table for people to recognize that